Hi everyone. Today we'll be presenting our analysis of a Starbucks location at 3925 Gulf Freeway here in Houston. Just a few minutes from the University of Houston, this location features a drive-through, indoor and outdoor seating, and supports mobile orders. Hi, I'm Joseph, your presenter, and my teammates are Laura, Larissa, and Edgar. We are a team of students who combined both fieldwork and digital analysis to really get a full picture of the customer experience at this store. Over the past several weeks, we've gathered a substantial data set to better understand this location. Our methods began with in-person visits. We logged over 40 hours collectively of in-person observation, visiting during various hours of the day from early mornings to the evenings and every day of the week. This helped us get a diverse look at customer flow, service patterns, and peak versus off-peak behaviors. We also analyzed over 200 online reviews. Our goal was to categorize them into positives and negatives, with 1, 2, and 3 stars being negative and 4 and 5 stars being positive. Lastly, we did a gap analysis so we could identify recommendations. Now let's discover the history of Starbucks. To give some context, we wanted to briefly walk through Starbucks' history. In 1971, Starbucks was founded in Seattle by Jerry Baldwin, Gordon Boker, and Zev Siegel. In the 1980s, Howard Schultz joined Starbucks as Director of Observations and Marketing, was inspired by Italian coffee bars, acquired the company, and then expanded it to over 46 locations across the US and Canada. In the 1990s, Starbucks goes public and begins trading under SBUX, and international stores open in Japan, Philippines, Europe, and China. Moving on to the 2010s, in 2015, Starbucks introduced mobile ordering and payments, allowing for customers to order ahead and pay through the app. In 2018, Starbucks adopted an open door store policy, allowing non-paying customers to use store restrooms and seating. And in 2020, Starbucks commits to sustainability and reducing carbon emissions across the board. More recently, we've seen major changes such as labor strikes, a new CEO, menu reductions, and partial rollbacks of the open door policy. In 2023 and 2024, Starbucks faced strikes and labor disputes as workers protested wages and working conditions. Then in 2024, Brian Nicole became the new CEO. Starbucks then announced it was having a 30% reduction in its menu and revising the open door policy, now requiring customers to make a purchase before being able to use the restrooms and the seating area. Recently, in 2025, they reintroduced ceramic mugs, self-serve condiment bars, and free refills. Starbucks' mission is all about connection, to be the premier purveyor of the finest coffee in the world, inspiring and nurturing the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. Their goals revolve around a positive community and environmental responsibility, meaning that they give more than they take and deliver premium customer experiences by serving the world's finest coffee with a moment of connection. The brand identity prism is a model that has 6 facets. The left-hand facets cater to externalizations, or the well-conspicuous attributes, and the ones on the right cater to internalization, or the attributes which can't be easily perceived. The first element of the brand identity prism is the brand physique, which is what the brand is all about and what the brand looks like. The physical characteristics of Starbucks are their premium coffee, their cozy atmosphere, and their iconic green siren logo. The second element is the brand relationship, which provides a connection between the brand and the consumer. Starbucks offers personalized experience and loyalty programs to its consumers. Following the brand relationship, we have the brand reflection, which can be defined as a perceived target with which the customer wants to be identified. Starbucks reflects an authentic, useful, and sophisticated reflection. The first element on the right side is brand personality, in which individuals tend to lean towards those who share the same ideas and belief systems as theirs. Starbucks portrays a creative, traditional, and social personality. The brand culture is next, which examines the values and how the culture can shape a brand. The company portrays a culture of sustainability, respect, and innovation. The last element is self-image, which is where consumers acquire a positive attitude towards the products of that brand. Starbucks portrays a trendy, ego-responsible, and demanding self-image. The semiotic square helps map out complex relationships between concepts, in this case, different types of Starbucks consumers based on two key axes: convenience on the vertical axis and loyalty on the horizontal axis. Starting at the top left, we have remote workers. These customers use Starbucks as a workspace. They value convenience like reliable Wi-Fi, consistent seating, and a quiet atmosphere, but they may not be particularly loyal to the brand, choosing cafes based on location or vibe. On the bottom left, we have experimental coffee drinkers. These customers chase novelty and creativity. They enjoy trying new flavors, seasonal items, or customizing unique drink combinations. Brand loyalty is low because they're more interested in the coffee experience than the brand itself. On the top right, we have the on-the-go enthusiasts. These are fast-paced customers who visit Starbucks daily or multiple times a week. They rely on speed, consistency, and convenience, grabbing their coffee while commuting or between meetings. Loyalty is strong because Starbucks fits seamlessly into their lifestyle. On the bottom right, we have routine-driven customers. These customers are deeply habitual. Starbucks is part of their daily ritual, whether it's morning coffee, a mid-afternoon pick-me-up, or a pre-meeting routine. Loyalty is high, but the visit is more about the habit than convenience or passion. In the top middle, we have the Starbucks experts. These are highly engaged customers. They know the menu inside and out, are aware of drink hacks, secret items, and loyalty rewards. They are both loyal to the brand and seek convenience, often leveraging mobile ordering and personalization features. In the bottom middle, we have the occasional indulger. These customers visit infrequently, often opting for seasonal releases, a craving for a treat, or a social occasion. They are neither brand loyal nor convenience driven. They enjoy Starbucks, but it's not part of their routine. This square helps Starbucks understand how to tailor messaging, services, and space design to suit each archetype. For example, drive-through speed matters to the on-the-go crowd, while seating and outlets matter more to remote workers. Recognizing these nuanced roles helps Starbucks serve a broad and diverse customer base more strategically. Reviews. Over 200 reviews were analyzed from Google Maps, with 54% being positive and 46% of them being negative. From the 200 plus reviews we examined, we noticed that service quality was the most praised with 110 mentions. One reviewer stated that the service is always friendly and consistent, and people love the atmosphere and friendliness, with 92 reviews complimenting the location. One reviewer stated that the location is in a pretty good spot. Friendliness was mentioned just a few times, with one reviewer stating that the staff is smiling and friendly even at busy times. Overall, these reviews emphasize their service and amazing work that the staff has been doing. Just like there are positive reviews, the negatives still hold their weight. Even though service was a huge positive factor, service was a huge factor also in the negative reviews. One reviewer stated that she had one of the worst customer services. 40 reviews mentioned that their order was incorrect, with one reviewer stating that they lacked customer service and that the drinks taste watered down and barely blended. Lastly, there were 15 mentions complaining about the wait times. One reviewer mentioned that he or she waited 30 minutes for one drink. These negative reviews do make up 46% of the total reviews, but that just means that there's plenty of room for improvement. Gap analysis. Here's how it breaks down. There are noticeable gaps between expectations and actual service. Gap 1 relates to the design, which shows frustration with slow service and poor staff attitude. Gap 2 is about the delivery, in this case the wrong orders. These issues lead to decreased satisfaction even though the brand image is strong. To wrap up our presentation, we'd like to share key recommendations based on our gap analysis and review findings. The main gaps that we identified were related to slow service experiences and poor staff attitudes. While there were many positive mentions of friendly staff, there was an almost equal number of negative reviews pointing towards poor service, especially during peak hours. Our first recommendation is to have a better staffing schedule and conduct targeted staff training and retraining sessions, focusing on consistency, efficiency, and customer care. The second gap concerns wrong orders. We noticed frequent complaints about incorrect or missing items. To address this, we recommend strengthening order confirmation practices such as requiring verbal or digital confirmations. By addressing these two key service and operation gaps, this Starbucks location can significantly improve both customer satisfaction and efficiency while reinforcing the brand's reputation for quality and reliability. Starbucks is more than just coffee. It's a brand built on experience, community, and consistency. Thank you for allowing us to share this journey with you today.